Hey guys, what's your take on the potential requirement for user replaceable phone batteries? Do you believe they're intentionally hard to replace, or is it due to the nature of modern design?
I think it's a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B. I think that there is a demand for thinner devices, but I also think that companies tend to get kind of tunnel vision on what consumers want and make compromises that are stupid and that consumers wouldn't have actually asked for in pursuit of a perceived goal. And then it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy because when everyone just starts making it one way, all the sales are suddenly devices that are made that way. So you can end up with this industry momentum that we've seen play out multiple times in the mobile phone industry. Remember when phones only got smaller? And then remember when they only got bigger? And then remember when they only got thinner? And now we don't have replaceable batteries.
It's like survivorship bias.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So,
I find survivorship bias to be fascinating.
And one of the things that I talk about a lot on the show is that anytime Apple does something, that's really stupid or really negative, I get enraged because I know that now all of a sudden everyone's going to look at whatever it is that Apple's doing and go, oh, well, the iPhone sells however many umpteen millions of units, therefore that decision was right. But that's not necessarily the case. People could be buying iPhones for any number of other reasons.
Here's another annoying point that I'm going to bring up. Some people will prefer the bad if it's what they're used to.
Yeah. Yep.
Not even some people. A huge portion of people.
Well, that's just that other bias. That's just familiarity bias.
Yeah.
Is that what that one's called?
I don't know,
think
but it
that's a
sounds
thing.
right. But that's like totally a thing. You can make something that's way better, but people will be like, this feels unfamiliar. I don't
Okay, it's
like
not quite familiarity bias. That's a cognitive bias in which people tend to rely on information that is already familiar to them when making decisions. So that's not familiarity bias. It's got to be something else. I'm sure there's a kind of bias that is.
It sounds closely related, but not necessarily 100%.
Yeah, that's not quite right.